Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. My name is Sarah, and in today's video we're going to be going over a brief overview of the equipment menu within your RedTeam Flex database. So you can see I'm logged into our training database here. I'm on the company dashboard, which is where I will land when I first log in. So to navigate to the equipment menu, I'm simply going to come over here to the left-hand side and click on the word equipment. Now once I've navigated to a menu, if I'd like to collapse this side menu, I can do so with the caret right over here, which will do to give us a little more viewing space. What you're seeing in here is a list of any owned or rented equipment that I've chosen to enter into my RedTeam Flex database. So each piece of equipment has a profile right here in this list. I can use the search bar to go ahead and search for a piece of equipment by name or ID tag. I can create new equipment profiles right here with the new icon. I can choose to view a printable copy of this equipment overview list if I'd like. This can be printed or exported to Excel. And again, that's from our view icon. And I can choose to filter the current list that I see here. I can go ahead and filter using any number of criteria. So as we open that up, we can see we can filter by category or tag of equipment, who the current custodian is, serial number, location, current condition, and status of assigned or unassigned. We can also save filters if we find ourselves searching for the same subset of equipment on a regular basis. Of course, if you use any of these filters, that's going to hold when you pull the printable copy here. So if you end up setting a specific filter, you can then print or export that list of equipment right here. Other things we can do on this page: we can assign equipment out to an individual and a project, and we can go ahead and click the return button when we're ready to return equipment from an individual that it's been assigned to. Now, if I'm looking at a specific piece of equipment, I can go ahead and click on the name of that piece of equipment to enter that equipment profile. Here, we see basic information about the equipment that would have been entered when we created the profile, and we can go ahead and click Edit to go ahead and edit any information about that piece of equipment whenever we would like, or assign the equipment out to an individual and a project right from here. Notice down below, we can keep accounting information on file for this piece of equipment. We can keep credentials on file, which could be a user's manual, additional photos, a bill of sale, really any files that you would like can go here under credentials. But we do have a separate space for warranty documentation. So this warranties tab would be the right place to put in information about any warranties on this piece of equipment. And that of course can be done by hitting the edit button. Other information that we can store in here, if we come up here from the profile tab of this piece of equipment, we can come to the assignment tab. That allows us to see the assignment history. Who has been assigned this piece of equipment and when? We can see the assigned date and return date if it's already been returned, the expected return date, the project that it's being used on, and the current condition of that piece of equipment when it was returned. This allows you to keep track of who's responsible when any damage or deterioration occurs to a piece of equipment. And then you can also see here whether that piece of equipment is currently assigned to them or not. Lastly, we have the maintenance tab. Here, I can store service history for this piece of equipment. So by clicking the new icon, I can make a new entry for a maintenance event. Now, if this is a company truck, this could be oil changes and transmissions flushes. If this is a desktop computer within your office, that could be regular debugging or any other kind of maintenance that needs to take place. So this allows you to track service history and come back to review that at any point in time. Now, if I'd like to return to the main equipment menu, I can either click the word equipment right here, or I can come to the equipment menu over here on the left-hand side and click that. Both will bring me back to the overview page for the equipment menu, where I can go ahead and look at other profiles or add new pieces of equipment. So this has just been a brief overview of our equipment menu within your RedTeam Flex database. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you for choosing RedTeam.